His Excellency Charles Sovereign, President of Dominica, of the Commonwealth of Dominica, and Ms. Sovereign, Honorable Roosevelt Skerritt, Prime Minister and Minister of Finance, Investments, Housing and Lands, and Mrs. Skerritt, other members of Cabinet, Honorable Denise Charles, Parliamentary Representative for Soufriere constituency, Permanent Secretaries, other distinguished guests, Mr. Hilarion Jules, Housing Manager, Mr. Peter Wamatitu, hope I pronounced that correctly, Parish Priest, Chairperson and members of the Point Michel Village Council, villagers from Point Michel and surrounding areas, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I would like to begin by thanking the government of Dominica for affording my company the opportunity to provide the people and citizens of Dominica with our housing solutions. The first 10 being here at Point Michel, and the second 10 being built in the Kalingo territory for the pilot projects. It's been a tall order to achieve what you see here today, taking into account the logistics, terrain, and lack of resources during this rebuild period, which has its own natural challenges when embarking on such projects. I would like to thank all of the artisans, companies, and government agencies who have worked tirelessly and assiduously to achieve the desired results, and to recognize their efforts for the speed with which they became accustomed to the processes that are used with the precast system build. This is especially commendable in light of the fact that all workers were also having to deal with their own challenges in respect to their homes and losses, notwithstanding all of the emotional challenges that are likely associated with this. The homes that you see here today are outfitted with finishes, fixtures, and fittings that can be customized depending on each homeowner's taste. So for those potential owners who may not like a particular tile or color, be assured that there are options available to suit individual preferences. The homes are designed to withstand high seismic and wind conditions in excess of Category 5 hurricanes, which were sustained here in Dominica. As you can see, they have a concrete roof. What is different about the roof is that it diffuses the heat so that inside of the homes are a lot cooler than what would be standard with a normal concrete home. As you enter the homes, you will experience that the difference in temperature is far lower than what is in a conventional home with a concrete or a wooden roof. And you'll be amazed with how cool inside is. These homes are designed to high standards. They're precast concrete. So if you look to your left over here, you will see in situ columns, which are normal columns that are cast for a normal home. And the beams are pre-stressed concrete, so they're produced under high forces with reinforcement, which make the concrete far stronger and give us the ability to use smaller size components for homes, because cost is obviously a concern, and the smaller you can make a component is the more efficient and cheaper it can be. But the strength is important, so the homes are very dense because of the manufacturing process. And the floors that you will see are what you call pre-stressed concrete. So they have strands in them, and they're produced with machines and special engineering that goes into them. And they have hollow voids in them, as you can see. And those hollow voids allow for us to run electrical conduits and plumbing through them. And they also allow for the floors themselves to be a lot cooler and stronger than conventional floors. The technology that you see is the most advanced technology in the world. All over the world, when you see the big skyscraper buildings and commercial industrial buildings, the technology that is used most prominently is precast and pre-stressed concrete. I just wanted to give you a little overview for an understanding of the type of process. Our group of companies are indigenous to the Caribbean and are at the forefront in all of the construction and manufacturing sectors, and are focused on finding the most efficient and effective solutions to meet the needs of our customers in all of the communities and countries that we exist, to ensure that what we deliver is a high quality product for an affordable price that can last forever. Our group of companies are involved in manufacturing the homes. We manufacture the windows that you see here today. We manufacture all kinds of different products for the building industry. And we've done that for the last 28 years. And the reason that we are into manufacturing most of the components that are used in the homes is because to be able to offer our customers the best product and the best price, we have to be vertically integrated. So we have to be able to manufacture as much of the product that we use so that we have control of quality, control of price, control of timelines. For over 28 years, oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. We've been in the industry for over 28 years, and we've designed and built homes, commercial and industrial buildings and hotels in almost every Caribbean island stretching as far as Bermuda. We're not just into housing, we do commercial, industrial buildings. We're building hotels in Bermuda, down in Jamaica, Trinidad. And we're excited to be here in Dominica, and are committed to working with the government and private sector to create an industry that will be of benefit to the country. Further, we are looking forward to establishing our own manufacturing plant here and creating jobs in Dominica and training Dominica. Housing solutions, which will in turn provide permanent employment for artisans. We don't just build homes, we create communities and environments for persons to enhance their lifestyles. And we can assure you that this concept will be beneficial to Dominica. So in the communities that we work in, the homes that we build, we're building them to create a community and a lifestyle experience for our homeowners. In Point Michelle, these first 10 homes are built on 10 lots that were available. But hopefully going forward, we'll be able to establish designs in territories that can have retail spaces and various other things like that that will be good for communities. We are here in Dominica not just to provide the housing solutions after the major hurricane that you've had, but we're here to establish a manufacturing plant to manufacture these components for these homes here in Dominica and to employ Dominicans. Because we had to act so swiftly after the hurricane to get these homes here and to install them and to work with Dominican artisans along with the process with the finishes and so on, we had to ship the components out of Barbados, but the intention is to set up a manufacturing plant here in Dominica and to take Dominicans from Dominica and to send them overseas for training and be able to have Dominicans involved in every process so that it is a Dominican product. We look forward to receiving your feedback on what we have showcased here today, and also take this opportunity to welcome the first 2 homeowners into your new homes. Thank you.